In Brussels, Europe's leaders are gathering just as Brexit talks hit a critical moment. Officially, they'll just get a briefing on the state of negotiations, but the reality is that Brexit is on everyone's mind.
I prefer no deal than a bad deal. We have to have a deal where we are all able to have the guarantees that we find a proper way to get out of this situation. Divorces are never easy.
Today we got these EU documents outlining ideas for how to handle a no-deal Brexit, emergency measures on transport and freight that Europe insists will keep things moving, but they say it can't be as comfortable and easy as recent decades. Among the suggestions, the idea of another year of shared access to British waters, a plan quickly dismissed as unacceptable by British government sources. But the pressure to plan for no deal is growing on both sides of the Channel.
Whether there will be chaos on day one will depend on how collectively we rise to the challenge, how well coordinated we are, and I'm sure that there will be hiccups. It would be naive to think that everything would be ready on day one and perfectly operational.
Today, talks continue between British and EU negotiators to try to find some kind of compromise. You can just see Lord Frost through the window. He'd avoided the waiting cameras. A deal is still possible this year, but the chances are waning. Last night, Boris Johnson left Brussels in a blaze. He'd come here for a meal and a deal. He got the food, but the agreement remains elusive.
We are willing to grant access to the single market to our British friends. It's the largest single market in the world. But the conditions have to be fair. They have to be fair for our workers and for our companies. And this fine balance of fairness has not been achieved so far. Our negotiators are still working, and we will take a decision on Sunday. Thank you.
No deal now looks much the most likely option. Adam Parsons, Sky News, Brussels.